Hello. India is in the early years of 21st century. According to reports available on the internet, more than 50% of our population is young and below the age of 50 years. They are energetic, open to progress, can be encouraged to grab the opportunities to excel and prosper, unafraid of challenges and hardworking. Those who are literate and educated are aware of the current technologies and can make use of the same. Those who live in urban areas and metropolitan cities know the merits of meritocracy. They are civilized, educated, well behaved, professionally qualified, and wise enough to know that they must protect themselves from notions and ideas that can harm the idea of living in harmony and to have a decent life, lifestyle, and family. The main challenges that are talked about in journal to affect the youth and society in general are caste bias, discrimination on the basis of the caste, poverty, lack of opportunities, ineffective administration, etc. We are in 2025 and the year we got our independence was 1947. That makes it a total duration of 78 years. During these years, we have observed a vast change in science, technologies, innovations, lifestyle, growth of civilization. Here I am talking about science and innovation because our lifestyle is largely influenced by ease of living, which is influenced by scientific innovation, which is determined by how the government allow these innovations reach masses and to what extent we can make use of the same. In the 21st century, the literate, educated, skilled, qualified, and professional youth don't want to restrict his or her progress because of any frivolous bias, prejudice, illegitimate idea that seem to be incoherent with the idea of excellence and prosperity and progress gained by his or her own hard work. They want a society where harmony prevails, administration delivers, infrastructure is proper, progress is not hampered. That's why they work hard and prosper. Our country, India, needs a development model where our strength must be appreciated and appropriate solutions must be provided to the public to make their lives smooth and easy. It is my sincere request to the Government of India to make policies that should help the public to engage in vocation, profession, and job that appreciate their skills and where they can perform their best. The areas which are rich in agriculture produce much must be developed with the best technology, tools, studies, practices, and products that not only appreciate the farmer's effort but must also be guided with best experts' ideas and knowledge to lessen their confusion about harmful and beneficial agriculture practices. Industries must be made aware of all the environmental laws and compliances and best practices for labor to follow. Organization entrusted with the mentioned work must make things easy for the proponents and must guide them and help them. Educational institutes must not restrict themselves to engage students in political topics, but must nurture their intelligence for their own excellence and prosperity. Science must not be considered a mere dreaded topic to study, but must be taught with correct guidance and dedication to students so that they don't feel burdened to pursue it further. The professors and teachers of the centers of higher institutes must engage with students with a kind mentality and must ensure their students get encouraged to follow the taught subject. Students must be encouraged to understand and appreciate the subjects they choose. We must let our children and youth use their wisdom to understand the subjects and also life in general. The government agencies must show utmost empathy towards the citizens. They must answer their queries with consideration and must guide and help them to get the work done. We all must contribute our part in prevalence of a harmonious, healthy, affectionate, and prosperous society to let our future generations live with good health, happy heart, and a calm mind. Thank you.